Well, I think it's about time I reveal to you guys what my brand new series is. And I'm going to let this intro speak for itself. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Today, being that we are so close, exactly 2 weeks away from the release of the Crash Bandicoot Sane Trilogy for PlayStation 4, I am doing a marathon of all the Crash games. Main Crash games, that is. The ones that were released on console, at least. And to start things off, we're going to do Crash Bandicoot 1. And before anyone asks, yes, I've already done a playthrough of Crash 1, Crash 2, and Crash 3, even though I never really completed Crash 1. But what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to cover at least 30 minutes of each game. So at least, sorry if you heard that. What I'm planning on doing for this entire series is for each game in the series, I'm going to play for around 30 minutes. Maybe longer if I'm enjoying playing through the game. So, yeah, guys. I hope you enjoy this brand new series. And before anyone asks about Strong Bad School Game for Attractive People, that series is going to be on hold until this series is finished. This is going to be the main series on my channel for now until Crash, the new Crash game comes out. So you guys probably saw in the intro what other games I'm going to be covering, but for those who couldn't see what or exactly tell what I'm covering, let me break it down. So I'm going to be covering Crash 1, which is this game, Crash 2, Crash 3, Crash Team Racing, Crash Bash, Crash Wrath of Cortex, Crash Nitro Kart, Crash Twinsanity, Crash Tag Team Racing, Crash Mind Over Mutant, Crash of the Titans, and I think that's about it. If I missed anything, I'll edit it in. I failed the box. Me trying to show off is never a good time, but whatevs. I don't care. This isn't a 100% playthrough. This is not even a playthrough in the first place. I'm just showing off the game. And showing off my incredible Crash skills. Which will hopefully be redeemed when I actually play the Insane Trilogy, which they never released a demo for, which I'm still annoyed by, but whatevs. It's not that long away before the game is released, so it's not too bad. Anyway. We beat that level fairly quickly, so let's move on to the next level, Jungle Rollers. Who knows, maybe this video will actually be better than my whole Crash Bandicoot 1 playthrough. Or it might not, you never know. As always, I'm not doing this as a professional playthrough or anything. Don't expect a 100% run on all the levels. All I'm going to say is this is just going to be me playing the game for about half an hour in each video, covering the game, showing you guys exactly what is in the game, and probably even giving my opinions on the game as a whole. And you know, for Crash 1, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not that big on Crash 1, to be honest. I get that it's the first game in the series, so I have to cut it a little bit of slack, but just some of the things that you had to do just to beat the game to 100% just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And also, I prefer the controls of the later Crash games, the one where you can actually use the analog stick. Alright. I'm going to let you guys blow up, because I know for a fact if the TNTs explode off screen, they don't count towards your crate total. Which is annoying! bonus stage! Okay, I'm probably obnoxious, I apologise. Don't care about saving. Really? I mean, I already have a save file. Whatevs. This isn't a playthrough. Anyway. Maybe I can get a gem in one of these levels. That'd be awesome. What? That was odd. That was a weird glitch. Okay. Damn. I missed 3 boxes. Oh well. One nice touch that I'm loving about the Sane Trilogy is that we're in the box smashing scene when you miss boxes. In the new game, they added an additional bit of animation where the more boxes that fall on Crash's head, the more hurt that he looks, to the point where he's, you know, almost looking dead on the floor while the boxes are continuously falling on his head. It's hilarious. But yeah, I really can't wait to play the Sane Trilogy. It's looking to be really incredibly faithful to the original trilogy, you know. And I know that there are Crash fans out there, which I'm not naming names, but some Crash fans out there who are very critical about certain areas of like the levels and like the colours and everything, and I'm just like, really? I mean, one thing I am happy about is that they're not really complaining too much about the controls, thankfully. At least they're not that critical, but just really, the graphics? You're complaining about the graphics of a 3D platformer. A genre that doesn't really, you know, talk about, you know, trying to get good graphics and everything. It just, it kind of annoys me when I hear people, not just criticizing the graphics, but like almost acting like it's like the worst game ever because it's not exactly like the original games. Those people who talk about those criticisms of the game are just don't like them. Just why are you criticizing that stuff that when I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go into a rant. That's not who I am. Don't care, game. I think when I eventually do get to Crash Team Racing or any of the racing games, I may or may not do story mode on those. I'm not sure. I probably won't. I'll probably just show off the different tracks. Not doing so well. Not doing so good for the box thing. That sucks. But whatever. Boulders. Alright. Let's go! Run! Run, Crash, run! Everything seems to be going well so far. Let's keep going. But, oh man, another thing I'm really looking forward to is seeing how Crash actually controls with an analog stick, because for those who don't remember, this game did not... God damn it. Basically, this game did not utilize the analog stick in the original, which means I have to use the D-pad. So it's going to be real interesting to see how Crash 1 levels work with the analog stick. Whether or not it feels good to play. Because that's the one thing I'm most looking forward to seeing. What did they do with the controls? There we go. Not too shabby. One mess up, but whatevs. And I think we're coming up to... Oh, no. One more level before we get a boss. Ah, yes. Upstream. And this is this is another this is one of the levels that Vicarious Visions actually showed off during... I think it was like a trailer. Or like a gameplay demo, which they showed on the actual Crash Bandicoot user YouTube page. Where they actually had a guy demo the game, which kind of wish they didn't do that and instead just showed us the level instead of talking about, oh, how good the water looks. Which, don't get me wrong, in the new game the water does look really, really good. You know, it looks very realistic, but it's just, you know, we want to see, we want to listen to the music, we want to listen to the sound, you know, of the game in action. We don't want to be hearing you talk about, oh, how good the graphics are. We can see it with our eyes, how good the graphics are. They look amazing. You know? Let's not die, Ryan. Didn't mean to do that. And that's just me messing up. Come on, Ryan. Now don't worry guys, when it comes to Crash 2 and Crash 3, I'm definitely better at those games. Crash 1, I'm sort of alright at, to be honest. I don't really come back to Crash 1 much. But Crash 2 and Crash 3, you know, I play those like almost every single day. They're that good. Oh my god, momentum! Come on! Jeez. Screw the boxes. Wow. I'm that great. Get out of here. Okay. I promise you guys, I did get past this level when I played this game on my actual playthrough, which you guys can watch on my YouTube channel. Why am I so bad at this? Come on. Jeez. Louise, Ryan. Get out of here, you stupid fish. I promise you guys, I am good at video games. I don't want to see in the comments that, oh Ryan, you suck at playing at Crash Bandicoot. How dare you call yourself a true Crash fan? You're not a Crash fan, you suck. Well yes, I probably do suck, but whatevs. It's just I haven't played Crash 1 in such a long time. There we go. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Alright, PAPU. I do believe this was one of the first boss fights that was shown in the original trailer. Excuse me. The original trailer when they first announced the Insane Trilogy. When it, you know, when we finally got to see what the game looks like, you know, in action. But yeah, this boss fight is pathetically easy. You just sit on his throne and then just jump on his head. Like so. Pathetically easy. Rolling Stones. Now the thing is about this game, you may remember when I did this game as a playthrough, I never actually completed the game because I got very annoyed with the game in one level with the difficulty, and well, let's just say the game froze more times than it needed to the point where I was just so frustrated with the game that I just couldn't play it anymore. I couldn't keep going. Now I know probably going to get people saying, oh, why didn't you just download the digital version? Well, I wanted to play from the disc. I'm sorry. There we go. I didn't mean to do that. Ow! Another thing that just bugs me about Crash 1 is its difficulty. Now, these first few levels aren't hard, okay? These levels aren't hard. I'm just making it look hard. God! Why am I sucking so bad? It's these platforms. I just don't know. Ryan sucks at a video game, folks. Again, I'm not saying Crash 1 is a bad game. It's a good game. It's just I prefer Crash 2 and Crash 3 more because those are the games that I've played to death. Also, I prefer the controls of 2 and 3 more than I do with Crash 1. And that was extremely close. I don't even know why I'm bothering going to the bonus round. I'm not going to get all the boxes. At least I'm getting lives, that's good. Yes. Come on. See, you can, in this game you can save either with a password or with your memory card if you have a memory card. Alright, wait, there we go. Alright. There we go. Now I'm getting my platform groove back on. Jeez. I may actually end up beating the first island if I keep going at this pace. Alright. Oh yeah, Hog Wild. Nice. Even though a lot of people don't like these levels. I'm indifferent. Anyway, let's go! Maybe I can get a gem. If I'm lucky enough. In fact, I may even spend this remaining part trying to get the gem. It depends on if I actually, you know, do this correctly. Yep. Oh! I'm sorry. I want to do this. I want to get a gem. At least get a gem on this level. I know it's possible. Remember, guys, it's not a full playthrough. But I really want to get a gem so I can at least show off that yes, I got a gem in this game. I know it's possible. There we go. I think we did it. Yeah, we got it perfect on a level in Crash 1. I probably did even better in my original playthrough, but I don't care. At least I got one in this video, and that's all that matters. Awesome. Whew. Right. This may very well be actually the last level I do. I know I said I was aiming for 30 minutes, but I never said I was allowed to stick to 30 minutes. If I feel like I've had enough, then I'm going to say I'll have had enough and we'll move on to the next game. But I'm targeting towards 30 minutes on each video. If it becomes shorter, then it becomes shorter. It depends on how I feel on the game at hand. And as of this video, I feel like just beating the first island is good enough for me. But that's just me. You guys can play more when you, if you guys have got the game, and you know, go ahead. Play the game all the way to the end and get 100%. You mother effer. Ow. That was a bad mistake. I'm not going to say anything in case I jinx this level. But yeah, again, I still find it stupid that you have to beat the bonus round just to save the game. That is stupid. Seriously. I don't like that. But whatever. It's still stupid, and I'm happy that they're fixing this in the Sane Trilogy. Seriously. Again, just those small things that annoy me in this game, pretty much all getting fixed in the Sane Trilogy, which is really good. I'm loving what they've said in terms of fixes, and they're even including new features as well, which I'll probably talk about when we actually get to 2 and 3 and, you know, later games and whatnot. But let's keep going on. There's a mask which I don't really want to get because not worth it. Eep! You mother effer. You're probably gonna hear me say mother effer many times during this video. Maybe even in the series if I keep getting frustrated. Alright, I'm gonna wait for you. Because I don't trust you. And that was really close. Are you kidding me? How'd that kill me? Oh. Ugh, I love old video games. Yeah, and all their quirks. Maybe I literally do suck at Crash 1. Like, literally. I don't know, though. On fire. Alright, you're not killing me again. Jesus. There we go. Sorry if I'm silent, guys. It's just I'm trying to, you know, play through an incredibly hard level here. Or, you know, a quite challenging level, I should say. Not incredibly hard. It's not impossible, per se, but it's just treacherous. That's the word I'm looking for. It's incredibly treacherous, and I don't really want to fall down. These boxes probably don't count, but whatevs. See what I mean? I don't want to fall. Eep! Alright. Ugh, thank God. All the way to the top. 27 minutes. I think that's a good point to end Crash 1 on. It's almost half an hour anyway. But, yeah, guys. That's pretty much all I'm going to show you on Crash 1. Yeah, I hope you guys are going to enjoy this series leading up to the brand new Crash Bandicoot Sane Trilogy releasing on PS4 on June 30th. I'm totally not getting sponsored for this, but if you guys enjoyed this video, you guys probably didn't because I kept failing on and on and on, but if you guys did enjoy the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more, and join me next time where we will go to the superior sequel, Crash Bandicoot 2. Cortex Strikes Back. Thank you, and goodbye.